I just want everyone to just lend me your ear for just a second because this is a very complicated issue. And the first thing I want to tell you is that you need to remember what Public Enemy said when they did Fear of a Black Planet back in 1986.
Oh.
They said, you know what, you got it all wrong when you wait for the TV to tell you what's going on, okay? So for all of the people in the black community that's waiting for somebody to explain what's going on with health care or TrumpCare or Obamacare, if you're waiting for somebody else to tell you, please, please stop it. And you need to get up and get the information for yourself. Because this Republican health care plan that they're putting together is not only evil, but it's also, I think it's just a jab that Trump and his Republicans are putting together just to, make our president, well, our past president, President Obama, look bad. But you know what? They can't do it. They can't do it. This is all about fascism. Do you know anything about fascism?
No, ma'am, I don't. Tell me about it.
All right. Well, what they're trying to do with this health care plan that they're putting together, did you know that they're saying that women actually have pre-existing conditions because they're women?
Wow. Yes.
They're trying to, everyone that has any type of health issue, they're not going to either provide health care for them or they're going to have to pay a higher rate because of a pre-existing condition. Did you know that?
Wow, yes.
Okay, the expenses for regular people paying for health care are going to go up. And people need to be aware of this because, the vote is actually Wednesday after the holiday, right?
Yes.
This plan is so messed up that even the Republicans can't all agree on it because they know the repercussions it's going to have in the whole United States. I would suggest that any of the listeners, if they want to know, all you have to do is use your smartphone for something else besides taking pictures, all right? And Google TrumpCare. And it will break down what it is and why Congress is having such a hard time passing this, and why it needs to be passed in the first place, because they only want to repeal Obamacare only because it's called Obamacare. So talking about fascism, and this is what's happening in America right under our noses, and for those that are not aware of it, when you don't have any more health care and you're wondering why, it's because you got it all wrong because you sat there and waited for the TV to tell you what was going on. All right, this is Miss Controversy. That's all I got to say. And because I'm getting kind of frustrated with our people. Everybody has something else going on in their lives. You don't think about health care till you need health care, okay? And everybody that is sick right now or involved in a health situation understands how serious this issue is. And just because you're experiencing good health today does not mean that you will not face a mountain of issues if you do not have health care. Okay? All right?
Miss Controversy.
Yes, sir.
We know that health is wealth, and you are very dear to my heart because I believe in every word you're saying. If we can't speak up about health care and health, then we got a problem. I'm with you, Miss Controversy, no doubt about it.
Okay, that's all I want to say, but I want to encourage you, Art, and everybody else within the sound of my voice, why don't you go and examine this bill for yourself, and then you will see the detriment that it's going to cause to billions of people here in the United States, and it's going to have some serious repercussions, particularly to the black community, and a lot of people that are involved with Medicare and things like that. This ain't going to be pretty. It's going to be real bad for a lot of people.
And Miss Controversy.
What's up? What?
So they'll destroy the whole thing just to make sure they get rid of what Obamacare put in place, won't they? They hate that man that bad.
Yes, they will repeal this whole thing, and they're calling it the American Health Care Act, okay? AHCA, all right?
Yes.
They want to, what they're doing also, if you would read the content of what this information says about this bill, they're sneaking a lot of other stuff in there. That's how they always do. And if you don't remember how bills work, go back to Schoolhouse Rock and remember a bill is just a bill until it goes through committee and then it's passed by Congress, and the congressmen are voting on this issue. So anybody that has a stake in this, why don't you call your representative and ask them, how are you voting on this American Care Act? And this is the issue that they're having, because the Republicans are trying to push something on the people of the United States that's just wrong. You know, there was nothing wrong with the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare as it's called. People had, you know, you got people back and forth. They didn't like it. It wasn't perfect, but it was getting there, and it ensured that so many more people were going to be covered with health care. And I'm telling you, Art, you know that's true. You don't think about it until you need it, right?
Absolutely.